Good evening, United Rogue Overwatch. I am Doge, joined here with Soup Can for our Sapphire match tonight between Dallas and Louisville. How you doing, Soup?
I am hanging in there. My Ruby team's playing right now, so I have a little bit of a heart attack watching some of the map. But we're gonna go past that. This is Lou and Dal, and this is a bigger game for Louisville than Dallas. Dallas right now 0-3. There's a chance they can win out today's game and then another game to maybe sneak into playoffs at 2-3. It is possible. We've seen it before. But I think this is a bigger game for Louisville, right? If you lose this, you go down to 1-3. Not really what you want to see for the standings. If you win, you go 2-2, and it keeps you in that playoff contention. So I think if you're a Louisville fan, you might need to show up big tonight.
Definitely. I mean, as you said, Dal at the bottom of the board, so is there still a chance for them to make it or not? I don't know if there is.
In theory, potentially. I don't have the raw calcs off the top of my head, but I believe there is a chance if, especially with this win over Louisville, putting them ahead in that 1-3 because of the head-to-head. The map record would still kind of suck for them, which is unfortunate, but there's a couple other games happening right now. I think Montreal is playing right now, so that could also change the standings a lot. We're gonna have to see, but Dallas has a season so far where it's been a little rough, right? You've had some roster swaps, you've not had the best of luck in your games. They picked up Bruh recently, who I'm very excited for. We've seen Bruh a couple seasons ago really put in work in Emerald, then got boosted up mid-season, joining Dal, no less. And so now we get to see Bruh kind of come back and see if they're still pounding or see if they took a little back.
Yeah. But looks like these two teams are pretty much ready to get this match started. Louisville has picked Ilios for the map. Dallas banned the Lucio, and Louisville banned the Roadhog.
No cranking hogs on well, unfortunately. There's also going to be no boop chance. Yeah. I mean, that you probably look at and go right at Muff Mart, right? We've seen them on the Lucio time and time again. They have a Brig in the back pocket, so they might be looking to maybe try to run some Juno Brig comp. Hopefully you would be able to see that with Shiny's Ram. I think that's a very good combination. But we've also been seeing a lot of the Mauga from Shiny Sylveon, so they could go with that as well. Cool being the tank. I'm pretty sure Cool's a big Rhine player, and after that, I don't know much. I'm gonna be honest.
I'm in the same boat. I really don't know much out of the Reinhardt for Cool. Doing a quick look at career profile this season, they've done some Orisa and Sigma.
Get the tank reps in.
So a little bit more on that tank, but I do believe
I think we're ready.
Getting in this map soon.
This is going to be a match that obviously has big implications in the standings, but this also specifically, I feel like, is going to be the make or break game for one of these teams, right? Like, you lose here, I think your season might be over. I think for Dallas, if you lose here, your season is 100% over. So, right, must need a win for Dal to keep themselves even a chance of staying alive. But again, Louisville, if they drop to 1-3, that significantly hinders their chance at playoffs. But we're going to have to see who wants it more as we are just waiting on the players.
I am kind of curious about the Lucio ban. Obviously Lucio's good here. You can get some good boops and everything. But I feel like this is also a map where you could save that Lucio ban. Save it for something like King's Row, Suravasa, something like that.
So I think if you're Dallas, you are really looking at this as we want to get off to as strong of a lead as possible, right? You want to try to give yourself a map up because you know this is going to be a harder series to win. Louisville, even though, you know, the record only says 1-2, they've looked pretty confident so far. Their roster's pretty solid overall. So I think if you're Dallas, banning the Lucio just might give you the edge that you're looking for on this map, so you can kind of carry that momentum into future maps.
Like that. We do see Shiny Sylveon on the Malga.
We see Muffmark trying to figure out what the team's playing.
Yeah.
We're gonna see a Mercy from Trash Can. Alright, these are not the comps I expected. We're gonna see Jackal on the Sim, probably swap back over the Reaper. Oh, over to the Tracer instead, just to help the team. Cool taking a high ground early approach as the rest of Dallas are already up on high, poking out. Jirachi dropping lower, getting the kills from Trash Can. Cool completely in, trying to isolate the Kiri, but it has a TP. Is Cool going to be able to find the kill? Probably not, because yep, Trash Can's there getting healing, and Cool just not near the team at all. Should be a flip coming in for Louisville, getting the point percentage on the way, as Cool realizes the monkey just not going to work out the way he wanted it to. So Cool's going to be swapping over to Sigma. Shiny now being the one a little out of position. Meanwhile, Jirachi and Muffmark taking the opposing high ground. Louisville did a great job so far of setting up this additional crossfire. Ooh, Jirachi holding down the fort, but has to back up. Meanwhile, Shiny Sylveon dropping lower and lower. Mercy coming to try and give them an extra hand, and Cool goes down. Bruh and Alec just not able to pump in enough damage, and now Jirachi's going to find another as Louisville continues to go in and try to find some of these exit kills. Bruh dropping lower and lower, going to go down. Alec going to go down. Shiny so far finding two. And they're going to back up knowing that they have already 50% and a bigger ult advantage. We're going to see double swaps here. We're going to see Bruh over to the Ashe and Alec over onto the Wu Yang. The Ashe, I can see. The Wu Yang maybe just want to try to get more damage in. Those water balls are insane for DPS. As Dallas kind of pinned right now, but here goes Shiny going in, trying to isolate somebody. Bruh on the high ground by themselves. On 1 HP, dear lord. The support's not able to help just yet as they are getting attacked by Jirachi, who's almost able to get one, not quite. Dropping lower and lower is Reversery. And meanwhile, nope, they're going to go down. Louisville just holding their position firm, dropping the cage onto Jackal, making sure to kill an easy target there. Cool goes down with 92%. I think Dallas can kiss this point goodbye.
Yeah, Dallas was just so low there. They just, heals don't seem to be very consistent right now.
So far, I think this is a little mix of both, right? I think this is Louisville understanding how to play the high ground very well, and I think this is Dallas playing a little scattered, not really sure of what their game plan is when they're going in, right? You can see a good engage here and there, but just struggle to find anything, while Louisville just hold down the high ground. Forgetful with the Mercy Beam is deadly.
Yeah, it seems when Dallas tries to make these pushes, they aren't grouped up well. They're a bit split apart, so you aren't getting a full team going in together.
We're gonna see the Sim TP from Jackal again. Is he going to stay? I think he is. We're gonna keep the Symmetra. Forgetful over to the Cassidy, and we see Trash Can on the Weaver. Little composition change here and there.
Some comfort picks.
Like it. Now setting up turrets is Jackal, hoping to deter anybody from taking some space. Meanwhile, Bruh over on the Genji, a character we've seen him play before. Already Versary takes out Jirachi, a big nuisance for the backline gone, but Cool's dropping lower and lower, gonna have to take a moment to stabilize. And even with the player down, Louisville's the first to take the point. Bruh dropping lower. able to be kept up for now. Hiding on the high ground until Muffmark finds a kunai straight into the skull. And Alec goes down. The Louisville squad has a firm grip on this point.
Reversary trying to get out now.
Bros playing Mystery Heroes, swapping to the Widow.
What?
You heard me. They're on the Widow. Now they're back over to the Solution. Okay. All of Louisville on this right-hand side, kind of just sneaking around. Muffmark going into the back, almost able to take out Alec, and does. The kunai is good, and now Jirachi is there to help follow up with the dive. Are they going to find one? They're finding two instead. And now Dallas, the remaining two members, have to back up. 50% already occurred from this Louisville roster, but this time, the ults are looking a little bit closer for Dallas. Setting up on this off angle is Muffmart yet again, hoping to try to take out the Ana, who is isolated. Throwing the kunai, not able to find anything just yet. Still in the back is Muffmart, doing a lot of damage, and here comes, oh my god, Jirachi drops an ult, and Forgetful and Shiny fully follow up in all the damage. Jirachi finds another. Alec gonna take one out, but not able to be much of anything for that fight. Dallas only 15% left. They have some ults. They got to get in, but they're running into a cage, a tree, a rush. Louisville might have this one in the bag unless there's a hero play coming out from somebody. Is there going to be a touch? The cage misses. Cool. Cool able to get the touch. Uses the ult to pop a little bit of extra life. Here comes the Ray. Here comes the tree. Bro going to be able to find one with the Ray. Nano is popped, and here comes the wall as well. Dallas putting everything into this fight, finding one but losing another. Losing one more. It is a Nanoed Juno and a Soj versus the world. And I think that Louisville is going to still find the trades, find the kills, and end up taking out Reversary and taking the map.
Strong fight for Louisville at the end there.
Jirachi was a real pain in the butt. 17-1. 4K damage. You can see the play of the game here. Everybody on Louisville died one time, except for Shiny. Never died. By the way.
Really struggling to get those final blows. They put in some decent damage, but just finishing off those heroes was something couldn't do.
Well, one map down already. Louisville up. And now, like you said earlier, the Lucio's back. You can't ban that one. So now Louisville looking a little bit stronger. Muffart, not one known for the Kyrie, but played it fairly well. A lot of the times just being on flank angles, getting ready to help set up Jirachi. And it worked surprisingly well. Like, I didn't know Muffmart had the Kyrie in him.
Yeah. And, I mean, you mentioned Jirachi. Jirachi just absolutely going through it. Pairing up Dallas on that. Oh, I'm blanking on that chick's name.
Come on, you can do it. Come on.
Wait. Ah.
Come on.
Why am I blanking on her name?
I mean, just think about it.
Onron, there we go.
There it is. He Googled it.
No, I went to career profile.
Cheating profiles. All right. But yeah, no.
Eventually.
Yeah, okay.
Cheating, but.
The on-run was a big issue. I think just not only that, but pairing it up with the Mauga to really make sure that that burn damage starts coming through. And that damage over time is just crucial, especially because you can have Forgetful pop up out of nowhere. Flashbang, one shot, you're gone. So it really felt like Louisville had a very strong understanding of what they wanted to accomplish during that map. And Dallas just felt lost. They need to pick a map that, you know, figures out, all right, hey, they're going to be rushing at us. I would suggest something with less options to do that, right? They had so many different flank angles. Take them to an escort, take them to maybe a hybrid where there's less of those opportunities to get around them. You need just straight shooters. Let Bruh have line of sight, take on Forgetful, and I don't know. My first thought would be Rialto for that, but I don't know if you're thinking anything else. Okay, well, I'm full of shit now because they picked New Queen Street.
Yeah. I mean, so they're picking New Queen Street. My assumption is they're probably banning either that Malga or the Onron. But I don't know what else Dallas would really look to ban here.
Yeah, I mean, I think you're really looking at the Malga. You're really looking at the Onron. You know, if you're worried still about the Mercy Pocket, I think you could try to ban that. But, you know, Trash Can still can play plenty of other characters, so.
Especially
I also think that, yeah, with this map setup and the geometry of it, you might be able to get away with, you know, having them have the Mercy Pocket, let Bruh or Jackal just get either a quick railgun shot or, you know, TP in the back. But I think that's going to be the on-run ban. That's going to be my golden guess. You're going to give her way too many angles. You're going to give her way too many opportunities to dive you in the back. I think this is also going to be a better map for them because you can have Alec and Reversery on better sites, right? You don't need to have them keep pushing up the same two directions. In one direction, you're seeing a Mog, and the other, you're seeing a Kiri and an Onron. So having this opportunity, you can spread out a little bit more, not get just quickly pounced on, as the Onron ban is going to come in.
Yep, so Onron ban is in, meaning Louisville has to either ban a tank or a support here. Honestly, I could see them banning maybe the Juno.
Yeah, they definitely go for a support ban here. I think if you're shiny, you're not too worried. You can still play the Malga. Cool. Overall, the Orisa found a little bit of an answer to it, but you could also, if you want to keep running the Malga, try to ban the Ana, right? Oh, it is going to be a horse ban. They want to say, just run it the hell down.
Yeah.
It's got to mean Dallas is just going to swap over to more of a poke-based comp, right? I mean, you would just have Bruh on the long-range DPS. You could have Cool on the Sigma. You can still keep your Ana Juno if that's what you want to run. They might run into the same issue here. You know, obviously Jirachi can't play the Onron, but Jirachi can play a Genji. And so you're basically setting up the same concept, just a little less of that burn damage. So if you're Dallas, you got to be going into this with a game plan and an understanding of, you know, they're going to try to bum rush us. We have to make sure that we're poking them out so that way when they come in, we can collapse on them instead.
Yeah, it'll be another challenge for Dallas here.
The horse ban, I don't know. I'm still thinking that maybe you want to go with a support ban here instead of the horse. This might just be Louisville, being confident and just saying, "Hey, we don't really care. What are we gonna ban?" But you know, Louisville ended up deciding going with the horse. They didn't want to have to deal with the spin, the spear, the gold. So
I think it's a mix of them just being confident, being able to go up against something else from Cool, and just confident in their ability to win this. I mean, they showed their dominance in that map 1. I think the vibes are up right now. They want to continue that.
Yeah, I mean, going into round 2 of Ilios, when they went to Well, nobody had died from Louisville. So I'm sure that, you know, everybody taking 1 death minus Shiny there, going to be feeling pretty confident. Have to be going into this map, which of course is New Queen Street, the map pick from Dallas, as we are just waiting on the players to get ready, as we are going to head in here momentarily to New Queen Street. One of the push maps of all time. I don't really know if I have a favorite.
I feel like we haven't seen much New Queen Street this season.
I think most teams just much prefer to play on Runasapi. I think that's usually the go-to that you see at all levels. but
It's
you gotta let me
Coliseum, not
finish.
Sapphire.
I know, you gotta let me finish. But when presented with the original two options of Queens and Coliseum, most people pick Coliseum. You gotta let me finish my point, dog. I'm trying to talk, trying to build a narrative.
Everyone feeling warmed up?
Sure.
Alright. We're seeing Shiny back on the Maga. Oh my god, Cool's on a Doom. Hold on a second, buddy.
This is a comp. So they decided, you know what? We're gonna go opposite of poke. We're just gonna go straight dive. Holy shit.
Alec not on the Lucio here might give them some issues. I think they've had a Luke Curie background, you know, a very prominent background, or backline right now. Forgetful is just running past everybody. Forgetful has basically just split the entire game, now just taking shots at the supports in the back. The Genji and Bra gonna have to come up, but Jackal comes up big, finding the Lucio. Is gonna get traded out. A support down for both of these teams, but right now the positioning way better for Louisville. Cool jumping into the middle of the team as Reversery goes down, getting a little bit of extra health. Jackal finding Forgetful. Cool still in there, but has the DPS with them. Jackal's gonna get traded out, but Bruh's gonna find one. The Soj is at 1 HP. Cool goes down, and this should be Louisville stabilizing just a little bit here. Oh, Bruh trading out the life for Muffmart. Nice little exit pick there. But right now, the bot is chugging along. Cool back over onto the Doomfist, finds the soldier in the crossfire.
Dallas here, you kind of just gotta. I feel like you just need to put pressure here. Or you should have been putting some pressure there. It was just Shiny Sylveon and Jirachi there, so I think they had a decent chance, but.
Well, Jirachi did find one. Reversery trying to get some pressure up on the high ground. Goes down along with Cool. It is now a 3v5. Alec not long either as Muffmar comes in with a boot kill. Recall is going to be forced from Jackal, who's probably going to go down here in a second. And a bot that is just not stopped moving. We're going to see the first checkpoint.
Forgetful in Dallas's spawn right now.
Probably going to get touched here. You're gone. All right, Cool. Getting one. Deflect out early here from Bruh. We're going to get a pause. Let's go. All right, right now, let's look at things. Shiny has not died. Jirachi has not died. Does that sound familiar? Yes, it's what happened the first game. They've gotten Forgetful and Muffmar twice now. Trashton's only died once. So Death's looking a little better. Dallas starting to step it up a little bit, figuring out that this comp of just trying to counter dive is working.
The one issue I do see, though, look at the heals.
Yeah. There's not a whole lot comparatively. I mean, Muffmart really just using the speed.
Yeah, Trash Can kind of just being the support right now for Louisville, but Dallas is lacking on it a little bit, and I think that's really showing with how much they're dying. They're getting picked from off angles.
Yeah, Forgetful just running around for free with Muffmart, getting the Lucio speed boost to just put your soldier in the back, pump some damage, drop a rocket. It's basically just what happened almost in reverse this time, right? Instead, Jirachi's now playing with the team, getting, you know, some long-range poke, as Forgetful is the one just running around, flanking on the map. You have to make sure that if you're Jacqueline Bruh, yeah, you absolutely need to be going for the backline, trying to trade out, but you got to make sure that you're also in a position sometimes to be able to just peel, right? Like, if you're Bruh, you can be going in and looking for the supports, but if you know the soldier's going to be flanking the whole time with the Lucio, go take your Kyrian 2v2.
Yeah.
Unsure exactly what the pause is right now. Kind of just waiting. It was a Dallas pause.
Yeah, when we aren't, nobody's disconnected. I don't know if it's, I don't know, speculate about a bunch of different things.
My guess is that Jackal accidentally caught his kitchen on fire.
Mm.
And so he has to pause to put out the fire. That's my guess. Official
I
guess.
feel like that was something that kind of happened in another match. What was it?
There was a playoff match 2 seasons ago, Pitt versus Chicago and Ruby, where a fire alarm went off, and one of the players had to basically just like leave, and they had to get a sub.
Yeah, I do remember that. No, there was something more recent, either earlier this season or last season, where one of the teams had, I don't know if it was they had a pause or it was like delayed between maps because somebody was burning food.
Nice.
Yup.
That's always fun. All right, well, we have found the source. It is Jackal. My theory, slowly but surely coming to fruition. But it seems like Dallas is going to opt to use one of their little 5-minute timeouts. This is one of the newer rules we've added this season. Player DCs, then you get a certain amount of time before you got to call an official timeout. After that, I believe you're able to use another one, and then after that, it's either just FF the map or play with 4.
Yep. But I think where is it? I'm trying to find it in the rule book real quick because I think that
Don't matter. He's back. Shut up.
Yeah, because so that is specific to disconnects, which he didn't disconnect.
That is true.
So,
well,
but he back. So
the kitchen is no longer on fire. We are about to start up map 2 yet again. So far, 65 meters already claimed by Louisville as we get back into the action. High ground is just getting poked out right now. Cool going in. No ult yet to bail him out, and Cool dropping lower. Jackal is going to be able to trade one. Getting some assistance is Cool trying to take out this Maga, but Alec now stuck in the back. A TP from Versher keeping them up for a moment. Cool is trading out Jirachi for his own support, but Muffbark finds 2, looking for a third on this Genji. The Genji's going to find the deflect. Oh, Bra is going to go down, but Jackal is just running. Going to force recall as the bot slowly making its way back up to the checkpoint. The rest of Dallas coming together on the high ground. Jackal going to be going on the flank, looking for a pulse bomb. Cool in, gets slammed, pulses out, finds Forgetful. Cool on such low HP, has to ult to get the healing back. And now a TP keeps up Trash Can as Cool slams down. Jirachi gonna find Jackal. Cool gonna take out Trash Can. Jirachi dropping lower and lower. Is still gonna be alive for a moment. Gets taken out by Bruh, but meanwhile, Shiny Sylveon finds 2. Alec dropping lower. Not going to use the bubble. Going to save it maybe for a bubble blade here as Dallas looks to regroup yet again. Soldier going back to get an off angle here and help the TP from the Kiri. Meanwhile, Muffmark going on the flank of a lifetime, looking to try to take out Alec early. Cool jumps in, takes out Forgetful. Holding block, gets... Oh, doesn't get stomped this time. Punches Shiny into a wall. Has the cage up and is going to launch it. Cool not able to escape it this time. Suzu not able to save Cool or Reversory as the cage kills 2. Bro going to try and deflect to stay alive here, but I don't think they're going to make it as Louisville continue to get kill after kill. Shiny still has yet to die, by the way. No deaths for the tank. Forgetful on the flank with Muffmark. Rush is out. A duplicate Rush is there. Forgetful in the back, getting ready for the visor. And there goes the bubble with the Blade. Visor finds one, but Blade finds another. So far, both Kiris down. Oh, OC is going to take out Bruh. Meanwhile, my boy Forgetful is just chilling on the cart.
I didn't even notice that. I saw he got 2 with the visor.
This is disastrous for Dow. Do they have a touch? Reversory over onto the Juno, trying to get in there. Bruh is going to take one out and get the touch. Backing up the bot a little bit, but here comes a beat. Not before Forgetful goes down. The B only going to be able to catch 2 right now. And Dallas might hold cool, misses the punch. Jackal trying to back out, play the life, but Trash Can is back, Pulse is out. Jackal missed. Bruh now in, trying to take out Muffmar. Alec is going to be one to do it. Shiny still in the back with Trash Can. They're looking to take out anybody else if they can, but Trash Can, no TP target, no life left as Dallas finally pushing this bot away.
I do want to point out, Shiny Sylveon still deathless.
Bro just doesn't want him to die. Nobody looking at him. Going in Shiny to the Mega, trying to take out. Oh, big sleep. The anti is there as well, but the Suzu is clean from Trash Can. The Maga still jumping in, able to take an Alec. Meanwhile, this fight has been going on. Forwards have been taken by Jackal and Cool. If they can find any picks here, it could be big.
Pushing spawn.
They're pushing spawn, but the bot is not with them. Jackal now getting chased out by Jirachi. Cool finally gets taken out, and so will Jackal. Dallas lost a lot of members there, but now finding Muffmart and getting the bot closer, that should be a good fight if they want to engage. They have to wait for some of their players. They are a 5-man roster now as they want to push up, want to make sure that the forward spawns are not there, or they just let it happen. Cool punches in, holding it, misses the punch. Jirachi has a great slide on top of the buzz. Cool dropping the slam, looking for Jirachi, gets it, slides right into it, misses another punch, has to jump out. Meanwhile, Shiny holding this cart down, the bot not moving. And he goes in, drops on the support, drops the cage, finds one, looking for a reversary, gonna find another. Trash Can, meanwhile, takes out Jackal. Cool, not gonna be able to make it much longer, but is gonna trade it. Oh, Dallas, way too far back into the fight.
Yeah.
Muffmart and Shiny take the bot and finish out the map, putting themselves up 2-0 in the series.
Shiny Sylveon just putting in so much work on this Malgo.
Listen, I know Cool's not traditionally a tank player. This seems like a tank diff so far.
Yeah. And again, another map with Shiny Sylveon not dying.
That's insane.
Oh.
The fact that there was a moment where it was just Shiny and 3 members of Dallas, and Shiny still just leaps away, keep going with the wind.
Shiny also had 10,000 damage that map.
Good lord.
More
Absolutely
than double
killing it.
anyone else on Louisville.
Ah.
So yeah, Shiny Sylveon definitely putting in the work right now.
If you're Dallas, you want to keep yourself alive in the series. You are down 2 maps. We want to go to Surabasa. They are quick. They know what they want. Surely we see a Jackal Reaper or a Maga Ban.
I would assume we get a Maga Ban. Shiny Sylveon liking the Surabasa pick.
Yep, there's
There
the
is the
Maga Ban.
Maga Ban. So, no surprise there.
Chinese is understandable. Tough but fair.
Yeah. So now,
See, now after Louisville, like, who do you ban? What are you really all that scared of?
I mean, I don't know. I feel like this could be where you see. I mean, we mentioned it earlier, the Juno ban.
Yeah.
But they are going to go for support, but not Juno. They're going to ban out the Wu Yang.
Interessante, says chat. I mean, I think you're doing that really to make sure Alec is as, immobile as possible. You really, if you were trying to go in and dive on these, squish your targets, a Wu Yang able to just slip out makes it a little bit harder. So probably just doing that train of thought, or again, just to like, we don't care, we're winning. Just throw a ban.
Yeah. I mean, I feel like, you could look at banning like the Tracer or the Genji, but I mean,
forget
I hate
Jirachi,
saying it.
just too confident.
Exactly. Like, I feel like Dallas is just, they haven't done enough on one hero to for Louisville to target ban that hero.
Yeah, you're right. There's no real big center focus. You know, we saw the Tracer in both maps, but they were able to handle it pretty easily. Jackal, of course, still getting some trades here and there. Bro was just Mystery Heroes map 1, changing up map 2.
It was consistent on the Genji, which did seem to work decently. But, I mean, again, not enough to where I think Louisville needs to worry about it and target ban it.
Especially now, because you lose your Mago, but your Onron's back, right? So, I mean, I would want to see Bruh here on the Cassidy, if I'm being so honest. Bruh used to have a Cassidy that was really good a couple seasons ago when they played. And it was one of the bigger characters that they kind of made a name for themselves on, that and the Soj, in my opinion. And so, if it's still in the bag, if you can still play that cast, I think that would be a great option here to help stop some of this aggression coming in. Oh, Shiny on the Hog. We're getting a crank.
Jirachi opting for the Genji.
Not surprised, but kind of surprised. Jirachi, a known Genji enjoyer, but I thought the Onron was coming, I'll be honest. Cool. Has the knowledge, knows that the Hog is coming. There's no shot. They're running cats. There's no shot. Okay, there it is.
I wanted it.
Forget the cats.
Cat Bastion.
Bruh is over to the Ashe, and they have Jackal on the Mei. Interesting. This might just be, hey, let's throw some at the wall and see what sticks. As Dallas,
especially if they were running more vet dive, but cool, already taking out trash can.
Alright, Bruh playing isolated now, is about to get dove on by Jirachi and Muffmart, so it is going to be a trade. Meanwhile, the Hog getting run down by the Mei and the Orisa, but nobody on the point. They are going to take out Shiny Sylveon, and here comes a spear. Cool finding 2 here. The deflect, not able to find anything. It's just Forgetful left on the point. Flashbang, Fan the Hammer, not able to kill off the Mei with Cryo. And Dallas, all right, Dallas, we see you.
Yeah.
Getting the point flip.
We do see Bruh go down early there, and I feel like that was one of the big issues on the first map, Ilios, was Bruh playing on those off angles.
Bruh is a DPS that really likes the angles, but also doesn't really play with the support. Support's not always there at the time. If you could just keep Alec with him, then I think you could really do some work. Wall going to be going up, and now the cast is isolated, having to wrap around. They know Cryo might look to get taken out here, and they do. A boop, a flashbang is going to take out Jackal. Hog is going to miss the hook, but they are going to start getting the percentage. TP out from Alex, saves themselves from a dash, but Muffart and Genji are still in the back. Meanwhile, Cool using the Horse Ult to try to grab some players, now isolated on the point. Alex gets taken out, but there is going to be a Ray. Bruh's going to find Jirachi. This might be winnable. Bruh's going to go down. The Cassie's still in the back. And now, I believe, yep, Reverser goes down. And it looked like it was winnable for Dallas, but ended up taking too many just kills there.
Yeah, it seemed like it was, I mean, it was a 3v4 fight. And I guess Dallas just called for the back out. I saw Cool just backing away as Reversery died.
Now the issue with that, you use 2 of your ults, you're going to be going in with almost 3, but you're looking at damn near 5, and here goes the rush. Spear taken out early. Here comes the Deadeye and the whole Hog. Louisville just pumping everything into this.
Jackal popped Blizzard, and it's nowhere.
Blizz JX? Is there a Blizz JX?
Jax.
Oh, that sucks.
course,
Alec
it happened with you here.
run out. Hey, it's a classic.
The original
Alec
Ajax.
might be able to take out Forgetful. Just kidding, the flashbang's gonna do the job. Horse drops low. The Bob is in deep. Bob's on a vacation, apparently, occasionally taking some pot shots, but Louisville having a firm grip on this point as Jackal swaps over to a Pharah.
What?
Yeah, no more meh. He says, all right, Cass, I don't care your hit scan. I'll play this anyway.
Yeah. I don't know about that, because Forgetful is a solid hit scan.
Jackal taking the ego chow. I'd love to see it. Meanwhile, the rush is going to come in from Dallas. The point has started to flip. Let's see if they can get the kills. But it's a beat blade that comes in looking for something. Jirachi dropping lower. Ooh. But is going to find reversery as Shiny takes out the opposing tank. And now the last three members of Dallas are trying to run for their lives. Jackal getting poked out more and more. Eventually taken out by Forgetful. Alec gonna have to TP, needs to get out, but can't. Jirachi's gonna find another.
Big staggers for Louisville there.
Now, importantly for Dow, they did have a very good .1, and Shiny Sylveon has their first death of the game.
Wow.
Who maps it? And we got one death. Trying to take the high ground is gonna be Dallas here. A little split for the moment. Ooh, just holding the angle. Meanwhile, Shiny coming in the back, looking for a hook. Misses. Not going to be able to find anything, but still causing enough of a ruckus that Dallas now only has seconds before they need to touch. Jirachi is up. They're looking. Suzu is used early. Jirachi has no deflect. Is going to get traded out for Alec.
Shiny Sylveon did eventually come around the back there and take out Alec.
Both supports pumping. No,
another one for Shiny.
Meanwhile, Jackal goes down. A spear and some good damage is there. Muffmart in the back. They might be able to find him too. Bruh coming up big with 2 picks here. And it looks like that Dallas will hold for now. We'll want to get step up. Deflect. Blocks the spear. But Bruh finding another one. Bruh starting to come alive here. Jackal finding out Forgetful and Muffmart are still on this flank and goes down to the Lucio. So there is a member down. My fellow caster has shit the bed, so we're going to be solo casting for a little bit. Bruh still holding the angle close to a Bob to help contest. Meanwhile, already 70% up. Jirachi getting healed, but here comes the Bob. Now in the back, Jirachi lower and lower, and Bob finding one. The hook onto Bruh, not going to be able to find anything. Lucio in the back trying to cap point now, but the barrage takes out Shiny. Down 2 is Louisville, but Forgetful wanting to even the odds. Finds one, a spear in a Muffmart, trying to find any other damage, and Bruh's going to find it. Bruh on a tear right now. Dallas able to not only hold and take the point, but they are going to lose reversery. Jackal dropping lower and lower. A little separated from the team, but Dallas now, they do have the ring to try to match the speed of the Lucio. Jackal almost back with the team right now. Cool, trying to take as much space as possible. Sees the Cassie. Not able to hit with the spear, but now here comes the rest of Louisville. Spin out. Gold out to block the hook and the whole hog. A good spear. Suzu's going to have to be used, and here comes the whole hog trying to find somebody off the point. It's able to be Jackal, not off the point, but just with the raw damage as Forgetful follows up and finds 2 more. Are they going to be able to find Shiny? They will, but Cool's going to get traded out for Forgetful, finding 3 this fight, and Jirachi looking to just close out. Maybe find reversary? Not quite yet. Jackal, enough of the far. Goes to the Tracer again. Not a pick I would want to see against a Cassidy like Forgetful, who has Deadeye. There is Blade from Jirachi, who is sneaking up top. Nobody is the wiser. Are they going to be able to go sneak in the back? Cool, gonna find Muffmart. Jackal gonna have to come back and help the team now. Jirachi back with the team, but here comes the spin. Is he gonna be able to find anything? Not quite. The flip is there, but you're down reversery. There is no Ray. You have 3 members left.
Back.
Welcome back.
The crash.
Beautiful. Right now, Louisville trying to push in from the top. Beat is out. It doesn't get shiny, but the blade is coming out as well. Deadeye popped. Jirachi finds one. Forgetful not needing the Deadeye. Just going to be able to find Alec, and the point flips. Cool still finding one, but close to death as Forgetful finds another. Jackal having no luck at these hero swaps. Cool gets hooked in and is taken out. 60% and counting for Louisville. Jackal trying to go on the flank, but Muffmart is there. Looking to go in, missing the boot, but here comes Jirachi to help seal the deal, and they find Jackal early. Now Dallas has to go in as 4. Cool trying to push to the point. Bob going to high ground, maybe trying to stop some of that aggression. Shiny gets traded out for Reverie. Dying a lot, but Bruh's going to be able to find one. Dallas might be able to get the flip here. Forgetful trying to dance around for the touch. Going to be trying to back out now. Muffmart still in the back, but Forgetful and Trash Can holding down. They're away from the team. Asuzu's going to keep them up for now. Trash Can dropping lower and lower. Cool able to take out Forgetful before they could find Jackal. And now it is just the Kiri running for her life as she is taken out. Dallas holding on for now with some great late staggers. Closer. The pulse is out. Not able to find anything, but Jackal still finds Muffmart anyway. Dallas now up a man as Louisville tries to touch, but a good spin keeps them off. And Dallas have 2 points. One more and they win the map, keeping themselves alive in the series.
Really just bringing it back here.
It's hard to find their footing. They just need to not get picked. A good recall to keep Jackal alive from the hook. Bruh is going to find another one. Bruh doing so much. Shiny still in the back of the team. Cool holding down the point for now. Gets a spear out, but Suzu and Spin used to deter the Deadeye. Are they going to be able to find anything? Bruh in the back. Jirachi swapping over to mirror the Tracer. Oh, and the push from the whole hog and the boop. Bruh's going to get taken out. Cool hoping to stay up. Cool is going to be staying alive for now, but yep, Reversery is going to go down, and that should be the end of Cool. Jirachi swapping over to the Tracer. Has been a nice little mirror, and we're going to get a Reinhardt.
Huh?
We're going to get a Reinhardt. We're playing Reinhardt.
Reinhardt?
A little bit of the Reinhardt. A little bit of the Reinhardt. Wrong map, but still a fun game mode.
Indeed.
I'm not entirely sure why the Rhine swap.
I don't know.
Trying to just stop as much damage from Bruh as possible, it would seem. Recall force from Jackal as the Ray comes in, getting met with by the rush. Fire Strike going out. All of these members get pulled in with the Ray. Bomb finds 2. Wait a second, Jirachi. Finding 3 that fight. The double pulse. There was the Ray and the Terra Surge from Dallas, but it didn't matter. Jirachi just came in, said, hey, hold this, buddy, and finds 2 with the pulse and an additional on the way out. Taking the high ground is Louisville. Opting to try to push Dallas back, but that means Dallas gets to rotate over to the point. Jirachi and Jackal on the Tracer duel, trying to sniff each other out. Bruh finding Forgetful early. That's going to be a big pick, but Jirachi might be winning out the 1v1. Point going to be flipped here for Dallas now. Jirachi waiting in the wings. Hiding, getting close to the pulse bomb. Good spear, stops Shiny, but dropping lower and lower. Getting good heals from Trash Can right now. The eyes turn to the support as they try to take them out. Jackal taking out Muffmart, gonna be a big pick. And the percent keeps building. Shiny's shield dropping lower and lower. Pulse goes out. Good Suzu from Trash Can to stay up, but the tank is traded for Jackal. Jirachi gonna have to force recall here. And back up slightly. Meanwhile, Cool going in deeper and deeper, trying to find a pick. Bro gonna be the one to get 2 here. A headshot and then a body shot to take out Forgetful and Muff Mart. And with 70%, Dallas are looking to hold this with another Terror Surge, a Rush, and a Bob. Coming in, gets stopped. Here comes the Bob as well. Right in the middle of the team. Cool pushing up. The pulse goes wide. Is there going to be a touch? It's got to be Muffar and Jirachi. They get it. But, bruh, the Bob is going to find one. Shattering is stopped. And bruh takes out Shiny. And it is all Dallas in the kill feed.
Jirachi ends up getting taken out by Jackal. And Dallas will take a map in this series.
Starting to bring it back, bruh. Really starting to find the footing they need. And we're going to see Jirachi's pulse here. Ooh, Jackal, I mean, going in, not being flashy, just drawing enough attention for the rest of the players to get value. Died 12 times there.
Great.
A lot of deaths, but again, just drawing a lot of that attention. Got a match. We got a match. 2-1 the scoreline. Dallas taking a map now. It is going to be Louisville's map pick. They have Hybrid and Escort left. It's got to be like King's Row or something, right?
That would be my guess. I mean, Louisville gets the pick here. They're going to go something that's going to favor that Mauga.
Mauga's back. Yippee! More Mauga gaming. Oh my god!
Yeah,
it's fine. Whatever. All the Mauga players rejoice or whatever.
I think Shiny is the only one.
Yeah, no, there's a couple other Schmaug enjoyers for sure.
I mean, Dallas back in this fight now. Granted, it was without that Mauga. The Mauga has pretty much been carrying Louisville here. So hopefully Dallas can just continue to carry that momentum. Vibes likely up here.
They're definitely, calming down after that map win. Still have to go just one map at a time, right? You unable to get much footing on Ilios. Roughly the same thing with New Queen Street. But Saravasa started finding picks, started finding your value. We are going to see the King's Row pick come out.
What do you think Louisville is going to ban here?
Juno, and it's not because they just said it.
Likely story.
Not entirely what I would have predicted, if I'm being 100% honest. I think it would have tried to go for the Ash from Bruh. I think it was not what I was expecting for a Saravasa map, but able to find a lot of value. And now with King's Row, you have much longer sight lines. So that was going to be my initial thought, but now Juno's cut, Dallas get to either ban a tank or a DPS. You might want to be able to start looking into one of those DPS bans, start targeting Jirachi or Forgetful, maybe banning the Cass. If Jackal's going to be sticking with the Tracer.
Genji.
Either one of those would be good.
Has either team banned a Tracer yet?
Nope, not yet.
We could see that. But I mean, Dallas was playing it a little bit. Well, they've played both the Tracer and the Genji, so...
True. Now, with the first three being Control, Push, then Flashpoint, there was no need to swap sides, but Dallas now, they get to choose sides on King's Row, and if they win and go to a fifth map, then they get to pick the sides for Escort as well. So even though they go down 0-2 to start, having that opportunity to pick defense or attack first is pretty good, as the cast ban is going to come through. No real surprise there. Put Forgetful back over to a different character. Don't want to deal with the flashbang. Don't want to deal with the accuracy, as Dallas opts for the defense first.
So, I mean, we know we're going to see this Mauga again. Do you think Cool... I assume Cool is going to continue with the Orisa here?
I would imagine so. I think that is clearly what has been working out for them. I would be surprised if Cool swapped it up, maybe swapping over to the Sigma. But Shiny here probably just sticking to that Mauga. Just waiting on the final readies from the players so we can get this rolling. Map number 4 going to be Kings Row with a Juno and Cass ban. If the Juno is banned, do we just see Alec back over to the Ana that they've played?
I think you either see the Ana or was it Alec that plays the Lucio?
I believe Alec has played Lucio before. I'm not sure if they've been playing it recently, but we haven't seen a whole lot so far today in this match.
Actually, hasn't it been? It's been reverse replaying the Juno.
The Juno. That is true. Full on stroke mode. So we got to see reverse, or are you playing a different character?
Honestly, I would hope to see a Kiri.
Kiriana could go crazy if you think they're pulling out the Mog again.
Exactly. I think having that Kiri and
there it is.
Exactly that. Yeah.
Jackal,
Okay.
going back to a signature character, has the Reaper pick in the bag right next to the fries.
I like the Sedal lineup.
Meanwhile, we are going to see some usual faces right now. Jirachi on the on-run, the Mulga coming out for Shiny, as well as Muffmart on the Lucio. But this gives an opportunity for Forgetful to play the Ash. We're going to get a Bruh Forgetful Ash Mirror.
Waiting on Trash Can to pick.
It's Kiri.
I mean,
it's going to be Kiri. What?
You sure about that?
That's crazy. It's an Ana. That's crazy. Well, map 4 is going to be started here. Dallas opting for the defense. Jackal just hiding in wait on this left side here. Spear not going to be able to find anything yet. Wraith out pretty early. Bruh in the hotel going to get some support. Meanwhile, Muffbart and Jirachi speeding up, looking to take the high ground. Sleep from Alec to stop Jirachi. Very big sleep. Able to stop that aggression for now. Jirachi and Muffbart still holding high ground. Suzu gonna have to be used pretty early here, but now Forgetful has a free line of sight. Muffbart gonna have to back out, but there it is. Forgetful finding the first pick. Traded out for Jirachi. Good spin, holding off the Maga for now, but Louisville get to start gaining this percentage on the point. One tick already down. Dallas waiting just a moment before they want to recontest. Looking to do so now. The spin blocking off a lot of the damage. Shiny dropping lower and lower. Going to charge in onto Bruh, but Reverser gets taken out. Cool is going to find one, but not going to be able to live through it. And Louisville still finding pick after pick are going to cap point A.
Shiny Sylvia just getting so much healing there. Staying alive for so long, even through that, with that slam and everything.
Back to the Zero Death gang is Shiny, along with most of Louisville. We're gonna see Alec opt off the Ana over to a Wu Yang. That has to be a comfort pick. There's no way it's not.
I'd assume so. They've played it multiple times throughout this series. I
think the Ana would be so much better. Forgetful
Yeah.
taking the high ground. A good boot blocks the spear. And the cart still making a ton of progress right now. Here comes a rush out from Reversery. Good dynamite, gonna slow some members down, but Bruh layering in the Bob as well, hoping to try to find any picks they can. Shiny looking to take out the Bob. Bob is gonna go down. Shiny traded with it, but meanwhile Jirachi in the back and finds the Mega. It just continued to be a nuisance. They see Jirachi unable to get a spear. Jackal hunting, gonna opt to back up now. They're gonna hold this corner. Dallas will make sure they have a strong foothold here, but you gotta watch out because there are a lot of ultimates coming online for Louisville. What is gonna be run first? Bob with Cage. The Blossom is taken, and so is the Terra Surge, both for nothing, as the remaining 3 members of Dallas have to back up.
don't mind the idea of trying to use those ults, but using both of them for that.
Oh, Alec is taken out. It's one of those things where if you're getting caged in, you know there's going to be a lot of members trying to get in there to follow up on some of that damage. So I don't hate the idea, just unfortunately not enough sustain in there to get them through it. Jackal low HP. Meanwhile, a good anti's going to find 2. No Suzu quite yet as the cart's going to roll in and just take B for free.
Jirachi just sitting up on this high ground behind Dallas here. Now, getting down, getting out.
Shiny with the nanos gonna get pushed back into the team. Are they gonna be able to find anything? Cool is anti, but Shiny stays up, stays healthy, and is gonna take Cool. Slamming down on Reversery, gonna find another. Shiny has 2 already. Can they get a third? Forgetful's gonna find a third member. But it seems like that's it for the kills right now. Bruh, gonna be leveling out the playing field a little bit. Forcing some of these cooldowns off of Jirachi as Jackal comes in from the back and takes them out. Backing up is Louisville here. Cart also starting to roll back.
Cart was just continuously getting pushed through all of that, so they're already halfway through this third point.
There are going to be some ults coming online here in a moment. They're going to have a case here very soonly, but big beat, and now Bob holding off those members. Their dirty bubble is up, but Bruh is down. Alec is going to find Muffmart, but Reversery goes down, Cool goes down, and a big ult coming out from Jirachi is going to take 1, and they should find Jackal in a moment. Louisville look unstoppable.
I was about to mention Jirachi held on to that ult for
He's gonna
quite
do
a
the
while,
cage.
but
He's gonna do the cage. Oh, it's a cage and spawn. Finding 1, finding 2. Oh, a spear off the map. That was kind of cool, but I don't think it's cool enough to help. Oh my God, Jirachi just put Jackal down.
Damn. Jirachi with kills on 3 players there, each with a different ability.
Oof, a tough road ahead for Dallas. They have to full cap, try to do it with some time, because right now Louisville has a death grip on them. I'm going to see some of these picks here in a moment. See if there's any changes to the strategy. Bruh might pull out a Widow for an early pick here. Oh, hello. I see a Zen, I see a cool Maga, and I see the same comp from Louisville. If it's not broke, don't fix it. Dallas found something that's broken. They trying to fix something. We need... Alec on this Zen has to be insanely careful because you have Jirachi and Muffmart just roaming free. Forgetful has been taking incredible angles. Alec's gonna have to step up big or play super passively. Gates are open. Dallas holding on to a sliver of hope. Jackal trying to find a headshot on the Widow. Looks like going to be swapping back over to the Reaper. Seeing for an early pick potential here as the Magas begin to stare at each other. The big difference here being the Ana and the Zen. Both Magas gonna have a rough time with those ults. Jackal already dropping Jirachi low. Gonna have to back out with the Wraith. Johnny and Cool just continuously staring at each other. But there comes the anti. Dynamite not able to find anything. And the Suzu was not there. Both Magas are traded out. But Reverser gonna find the early grave next to Bruh. Jackal might not be able to make it out either. And Alec, the lone survivor, backing slowly into spawn. A minute already off the clock for Dallas. Both Magas now back into the fight, holding their respective corners. The fire shooting is starting. Looking to cake through Hotel is going to be Dallas. Suzu used early. Dynamite pumped out. Bruh dropping lower, lower. Ooh, just barely gets the healing. A little scary, a little scary. Zen on a off angle, trying to find a volley. Jackal TP's up. Not able to find anything yet. Instead gets booped. Cool gets antied. Is there going to be a Suzu? The Suzu missed. Cool is down. And that is Louisville's ticket to go. They want to be aggressive. Alec is going to trade, though. The Zen stepping up big. And now both teams down to Maga. But Alec slowly burns away. Cool is going to be back faster, though. So Dallas does have a good contest here. Pushing through Hotel. Looking for a slam. Not able to find it, but the ante is out. No Suzu just yet. Cool gonna take out Forgetful, and that's a good helping kill for them. Now they get to hold at the door, but here comes the Nano. Bob going into the back. Cage finding three. Ooh. A counter Cage and the Trank is here, and they are melting Shiny with the Discord. Jackal gonna find one as well, and the health bars are just melting. Dallas, good old usage there. Able to take point A.
Both teams popping 3 ults there, but Louisville did use both support ults.
The beat was out for Muffmark, but unfortunately the counter Cage by Cool stopped all of that extra health going to Shiny. So the Zen with the Trank and Discord still on them. Left them shredded. Jackal gonna have to back out fast. Gets it a little bit of extra health. Both still goes down. Forgetful already on an angle. Art slowly moving up. Even though Dallas down a player. Cool trading it out. But here comes Bob. He's on the job. Gets slammed. Has the Discord. Can Cool keep himself alive? That's great healing. And only it looks like Alec got burnt by the ult there. Cool goes in, no slam just yet. Bruh throws the dynamite, catches the on-run on fire. Ironic, Suzu gonna have to be used there. Jackal taking the TP up, wanting to get in their face, gets booed, has to use Wraith to get out alive. Rush out now from Reversery. Louisville gonna have to back up, respect the pressure coming in from this team. Meanwhile, Forgetful on fire, hoping to find an angle. Ooh, the Discord is big. Straight on a Shiny every time. Jackal going for another TP. Now in the back, looking to take out the supports, but is taken out themselves. And Shiny gets to go in. Bruh taking out their counterpart. Cool taking out their counterpart. Trades all around. It is just Cool and Trash Can and Jirachi. Oh my god, Cool. The one Maga Wrecking Crew saves it for Dallas and might just be able to get this into the end, but it looks like Muffmart speeding their way. Cool gonna have to back out and wait for the rest of the team. You have Cage, you have Trank on standby. Bruh, not too far off with Bob as well. The ults are looking good if you're Dallas. Meanwhile, on and off angle is Forgetful. Dynamite not able to find anything from Bruh. Cool looking maybe to slam into that back. A Suzu is used, and there Cool goes, slamming right on Forgetful, looking to drop the Cage potentially. There's one cage, there's two cages. The Trank not able to do anything, but they're still dropping Blossom and Bob in there. Both DPS ults finding two, and Dallas finds point B. Ooh, the skin of their teeth on that one.
That is 4 ults that need to be used, though, for Dallas there.
Muffmart opting to mirror once to counter Zen.
I mean, the Zen is working really well for Dallas here, so I understand that. I don't think you really need the Lucio as much here as you're in this final point.
You're gonna need your bruh. Goes down to Forgetful, and here we see the ult coming from the Onron. Just looking to pepper onto the tank and Jackal. And it doesn't seem like Cool or Jackal are long for this world. Louisville get a very good stop. Under 2 minutes left for Dallas to keep their hopes alive for not only this match, but for the season. As an 0-4 record surely would kick them from playoffs. No ults just yet. You have to run to a Bob here soon from Forgetful. Cool dropping lower and lower, but meanwhile, Jirachi in the back with Onron finds one. Looking to get another, but Bob is still holding the attention. A big slam from Shiny, looking to take out any more members. But Bruh's going to find Jirachi. Shiny going lower and lower. Not going to be able to find it. Bruh finding Shiny, not able to run out fast enough. And now the remaining members of Blue have to back up. Muffmark dropping low from the fire. Has Trash can to keep them up.
Shiny's health bar was just deleted.
Shiny's gonna have Cage soon, looking to lock up these members as 60 seconds remains for Dallas. They need to get something here. Here comes the rush. The opposing rushes out, but Cool goes down, and the Cage is up. It's gonna be a trade, but Reversery goes down thanks to the Cage. It's a full disengage for Dallas. They need to back up here. They need to come back with something. Forgetful opting over for the Widow. No more Mr. Nice Guy, he says, ready to click heads. Jirachi now over to the Soj as well. They want this poke. They want to make sure that with this long return to the cart, Dallas have no options. And Cool feeling the pressure already, but so is Bruh. Forgetful finds one. The slam comes in. The ults aren't there yet. Getting closer. They might have an OT push here. Cool looking to take the cart soon. Jackal TP's up. The Trank is forced early to help get him on point. Suzu is there, but here comes the opposing Trank. Both DPS on the high ground. Here comes the Cage, hoping to isolate some members, but there's a Blossom. Gonna find one, nothing else. All the ults are getting in. Bruh sends in Bob, able to find Jirachi. Shiny Sylveon with the help of the Kiri, still holding strong. And now Widow with the sights. Shiny is still living on this cart. Cool, not able to slam due to the Suzu.
Jackal very low off on this side. Jackal TPing in.
And gets meleeed. It is just Cool left, holding on hope. The Cage is up. It captures 2, now 3. Are they going to be able to take them out? Louisville looking to lock things up right here, right now, as Bruh falls limpless onto a cart that is no longer theirs. Louisville take the series 3-1.
And unfortunately, that will be Dallas's season, basically. I mean, they still have a match next week, but their chances at playoffs are now gone.
Louisville keeping their season alive. 2-2 now. We are
3,000 damage for Shiny Sylveon.
8 deaths. Might be a record. Louisville clearly understood the assignment. They needed this win badly, and with a good map differential, you lose one, but you can take that. Next week, they have to find themselves up against a very formidable Pit Sapphire team to help get them the best seeding and a seed as possible. Meanwhile, Dallas will have to finish off their season against Havana, who's also looking to rebound after a loss this week.
So it does put Louisville at a 2-2 series record. They are at a 50% map win record though, so it does go up a little bit, but that still puts them right on the edge. I know we had some other matches tonight. I don't know how they went.
We'll get those scores up soon. The only one I know for sure is I believe Detroit beat Havana this week, pushing Havana down to 2-2. Detroit stays undefeated up at the top. A real monster of a roster, that Detroit team. But Dallas, unfortunately, probably knocked out of any playoff hopes. Louisville keeping themselves alive now. You'll have to come back next week and see what else happens for these standings. Thank you, everybody, for showing up. I have been Ajax, joined by Doge. Any final remarks?
Excited to see where Louisville goes, how they continue with this.
We'll have to see. Make sure to come back next week for more United Rogue Overwatch. Thank you, everybody, for watching, and have a good night.
Night, y'all.
Stare into those eyes. Why you so